everyone, this video is kind of unique. First of all, it is sponsored by Sephora, so thank you Sephora for sponsoring another video from me. I love working with you. But what's unique about this video is that instead of me doing my usual Sephora haul and showing you how I put on the products, which is fun, don't get me wrong, I do not need an excuse to go shopping at Sephora. I put it out to you on my community tab on my YouTube channel. I told you I was going to do a Sephora haul and I asked you what products you wanted me to buy. So I looked carefully at all of your suggestions, put a budget together, and I picked up a few things. So keep watching. I'll show you what I picked up. I'll show you how they apply, and this is what we came up with. So let's see what you picked out for me to buy. Let's get going. So I'm going to follow the rules and use the Touch of Pearl the way it is intended to be used. But I have to say what I really like about this product and why, one of the reasons why I purchased it, other than it was one of the most requested things that was listed on the community tab, was because it is so versatile. So this is described as an under eye treatment and brightener. It's basically, it's a moisturizer. It's also kind of a makeup because it is tinted. It comes in 3 shades. Obviously I picked the lightest. So the way it's intended to be used as a treatment because it boosts collagen production, it helps with under eye wrinkles, it helps with hyperpigmentation, with brightening, because of this little guy in here. So it's intended to be used under your foundation before you apply makeup, but you can also apply it on top of your foundation as like almost as a concealer slash brightener. Let me just stop talking at you and actually do it. So all the instructions say a rice grain amount. I don't know if you can tell that's what it is. And you're supposed to tap it on. Tap, tap, tap. There's still product left on my finger, by the way. So I'm gonna put a little over here. That's not enough. So it says tap it on and then glide it. So you kind of break up the product and then tap it in. So that's what we're gonna do. So I've glided it and now I'm gonna pat it in, and it's cold, not freezing cold, but it's cool. So it feels really nice. And I have to say this is not a first impression. I've been using this pretty much every day since I picked it up. And I've been using it a variety of ways. And it's living up to the hype. So there, it does absorb very quickly. And there you go. There it is on one side. I guess I probably shouldn't have put the, you know what, here, let me wipe off. That's not gonna help much, but, so this is not treated, but a little bit smeared, and that's the treated side. So let me do the other side. So here's what I like about this. This bottle, this jar, which is I think $48, I'll link it below. As always, everything will be linked. And that's too much. This jar will last me forever. So it's a really good investment. I like the shade ranges. It's good for everyone. So swipe and then tap. This product appeals to everyone. If you're a low maintenance person who doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup but just wants a little bit of brightening and a little bit of moisturizing and all that good stuff, this is the perfect swipe it on, pat it on. If you're a no makeup girl, this will cover just the basics for you and you're good to go out the door. If you are a high maintenance person, I'm kind of in that category, this can be something that you put on under your foundation, on top of your foundation, under your regular concealer, and it doesn't get cakey. You can just keep piling it on. And what I think is really great for everybody, whether you're low maintenance or high maintenance, is this is something that I have been throwing in my purse when I know I'm gonna be out all day and into the evening. It doesn't open on its own because it locks. Listen, I don't know if you can hear this. I'll put it near my little mic. Hear that click? This sucker locks. So you can throw this in your bag and you can, because it absorbs so nicely and it's so lightweight, when I'm getting tired at the end of the day and my makeup just looks a little, you know, just needs a little bit, my eyes look tired, I just pat that right on top of my makeup and instantly eyes are brightened. So that is it. I have no foundation on, I have no other makeup. I just have my regular moisturizer and this. So now let's talk about foundation. So the next most requested item, actually it's not in order, but another very requested item that I pick up in the haul was a tinted moisturizer. Summertime, we don't necessarily want the heavy foundation, so tinted moisturizers. I totally agree with that, but I do like coverage. I'm rocking my self-tan. So I started researching on Sephora. I love playing on their website. I love that you can sort by category. You can sort by what's new, what's most reviewed, what's most like top rated. There's all bestsellers. There's all kinds of way to organize the search results so you can find exactly what you want. And this one kept popping up, and this one was also specifically requested by a lot of you. It's the YSL Touche All-in-One Glow. It is a tinted moisturizer. It is natural medium coverage, long-lasting hydration, oil-free, SPF 23, I believe it says. Yes, it's very specific. And I got it in the shade B30. Now, another thing I really liked on the Sephora website was it had a very comprehensive shade range chart. And so just by guessing, I was able to nail down B30. So it does work on my self-tan. It has a nice little cap. It has a nice little pump. This is great for travel because it's like a squeezy plastic. And so on the website, it's described as you don't even need a mirror to apply it. You can just use your fingers and slap it on. I'm not going to be quite that daring about not looking in the mirror, but I am going to slap it on. I have used it with a brush. Generally, I prefer a brush, not necessarily for the difference in application. I find it applied pretty much the same way, fingers or brush. Maybe a teeny bit more coverage with a brush, but not much. I just don't like getting my fingers dirty. That's really all it comes down to. And but I will say that it is super easy to apply, and it blends really nicely, and it smells just clean. There's no overpowering odor to this at all. It does blend well. It's kind of forgiving in the shade, so as my self-tan kind of, I don't want to get on my earrings, as my self-tan kind of fades or is a little fresher, it is a little forgiving. It's not gonna, I didn't have to be so precise in my picking of the shade. It does give good coverage. I do have a couple red spots because I cannot leave well enough alone and stop picking at my face. If I would do that, I would have a perfect complexion, but I can't. And as you can see, pretty much, I'm just sitting in front of natural light, but I hope you can see pretty much evened out my skin tone. I have found that if I want a little more coverage, I just kind of put a little more on and just pat instead of swipe, and that seems to do the trick. And it just blends really beautifully, and I really don't need any more concealer, and I really don't think I need anything under my eyes. I think I'm ready to set. What do y'all think? Another very requested item, and one I was very excited to pick up, is this beautifully packaged thing that's dirty from my grubby finger, so that is a drawback. It is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. There's the famous H. Can you see it in the middle there? So, and here's the top. So basically all you do is pop this into the cap, and it dispenses the perfect amount to set your makeup. And I would show you, except it's gonna get everywhere. It's very finely milled. Can you see that a little bit? Yep. And I'm gonna go old school and take my very old, but still handy Sephora. They've remade this. It's a different brush color and all that, but it's the airbrush, the 55. I love this brush. Sephora has great brushes. And just lightly tapping this in and brushing this. Now, this does give you a bit of glow. It does seem to work with all skin types from what I've been reading, but if you don't like glow, if you want a totally matte appearance, don't use this stuff. But if you, it doesn't seem to settle into any of my fine lines, of which I have many. It works really nicely to set under my eyes. So this has quickly displaced my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. It's just one less step I have to do. So that's kind of nice. It's great for travel. There's no shimmer, there's no glitter. I'm just looking in the mirror. It's not like I glow like a highlighter, but there is a luminescence to my skin that might not be picked up on camera, but in person, I look refreshed. I couldn't believe a powder pulled this off. Let's just say that it really is living up to expectations, which is really nice when something like that happens because it doesn't always work that way. So I was pleasantly surprised. If you pack it on, I will say, if you use not a fluffy brush, but let's say you used almost like a small eyeshadow brush and you pack it on, you can get a highlighter effect. It's not going to be a strong highlighter, but if you want a very, very subtle glow to your cheekbones, I would recommend that. Now, I just want to talk about one more product before I cut off, put on the rest of my makeup, and then finish off with the lip product I picked up. This was not something that necessarily you all requested, but this was on my list from the April Sephora sale that I didn't get around to picking up, and I regretted it. And then, kind of in a weird serendipity kind of thing, they released a new flavor or scent, and so I'm glad I didn't buy it. It's the Bite Agave Lip Mask, and they released a limited edition flavor or scent or color in lavender. This is my new nighttime treat. So here it is. And I'm not gonna put it on because well, you know what? I am gonna put it on. It's a agave. It's basically a lip treatment. It has a very, very faint lavender scent. And I guess it's technically tinted lavender, but I don't think, I can smell the lavender. It's very soothing. It's great for a nighttime lip balm. I keep it in my nightstand. A little goes a long way. As with all Bite Beauty products, it's edible. So the hardest thing about wearing it is not licking it off because it tastes really good. Yeah, I guess there's a little bit of a lavender tint to it. So I've been using this every night. I don't know why my lips are so chapped this summer. It's so moist and humid outside. You would think my lips would be in great shape, but they've been really dry, and this has really been helping. So I'm really glad that I ended up not buying this in April and waiting, because this lavender is perfect for nighttime, and it is limited edition. So if you want this lavender scent, grab it while you can. All right, I am going to click off, finish applying my makeup, and then we will get to the lips because I have one more product that I hauled. And I'm really excited to show it to you. Okay, makeup is done, and I will list in the description box everything that I slapped on my face. And if you haven't already checked out the uploaded YouTube live that I did on Wednesday, it'll show you how I got this going on. But anyway, let's address the lips. So I wiped off the Bite Beauty agave lip mask so that I do not have lavender lips anymore. And a lot of you asked me to pick up something from Fenty Beauty, and I have been seeing so many people raving about the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm. Not balm. It's Fenty Glow is the shade. It only comes in this one universal, they say it's flattering for everyone, universal shade. I'm just so happy when stuff that everyone recommends lives up to the recommendations and works out well. So I'm happy to report that I also love this. It's kind of unique for a variety of reasons. The scent, I will tell you right off the bat, if you are very sensitive to scent, do not get this. This will make you nuts. But for those of us that enjoy a scented product or don't care, it's unlike any other product I've smelled. It has almost like a fruity vanilla scent, like I don't want to say peachy, but there's some sort of fruit, sweet vanilla scent that doesn't affect the quality of the product, but it's very pleasant. It has a doe foot applicator that's curved a little bit, and it's pretty good size. So, you know, it doesn't really affect me. I have very thin lips, but if you have larger lips, this would be very helpful. But if you have little lips like me, it doesn't get all over your face. Anyway, let me just slap it on for you. It's not sticky. You really don't need a mirror, and I will demonstrate by not looking at a mirror or at my monitor. It's just, okay, I'm gonna slap more on. It's really nice. It just, in the summer, it's just one more thing. That's what I love about this whole look. Other than my eyeshadow, which actually I do in like 3 minutes. It's super easy. This is all just slap it on with your fingers. Don't look in the mirror. It's super easy. It's lightweight. I don't feel like I have a ton of makeup on my face, yet I feel like I look, you know, put together and ready for whatever is gonna happen throughout the day into the evening. I will say that for a couple of evening things that I've been at, the only thing I've done differently is I have done a lip liner, and the one that I find that has gone really well is this Makeup Forever, what is it called? The High Precision Lip Pencil in the shade 11. It's almost a perfect match for my lips with this, but like I said, this goes with everybody's lips. So I feel, you know, it's a lip gloss. It's not gonna last you 10 hours, but good 3-4 hours, I've noticed it lasts. So very lovely. And again, it's one of those that clicks. So it's not gonna open up in my purse. And also because it's a gloss, it's not gonna melt in the high heat that we have been experiencing. So that is it for my Sephora haul that you picked out. I had so much fun with this. I loved having you tell me what to do. I so much enjoyed that. I hope that you had fun with this. I hope you enjoyed my little haul. I'd love to do this again another time. Let me know if you enjoyed this concept. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you to Sephora for sponsoring this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. So please subscribe. Thanks for watching.